Hi Freedom Fighters, Kira here. And today we're going to be talking about a video that has been created by PragerU and is narrated by this genius.
I'm Rogan O'Hanley, aka DC Drano, for Prager University.
Now at this point you might be wondering, hey, what's the sitch that DC Drano's got for us today? Well, I'll tell you guys, it's about Big Green. So this whole video is basically him taking down Big Green. And I obviously know what Big Green is, because I know about Big Paleo, I know about Big Bird, I know about Big Beaver, Big Pharma, all of the normal bigs. But in case you don't know, maybe let's just listen for him to explain it to us so we understand. So you understand, I understand already. But let's just listen up and find out what it is.
This Goliath doesn't deal in billions, it deals in trillions. I'm talking about Big Green. Yes, the environmental movement. It's the richest, most powerful big in the world right now. You see, Big Green wants to take over your life. It has to. This makes perfect sense. Big Green, after all, intends to save the planet from oblivion. Your freedom would seem to be a small price to pay.
God, finally! Someone that's willing to speak up against Big Green. I'm sick of the environmentalists telling me, hey, Kira, can you try not spilling so much gas? Or my mom, before she kicked me out of the house during the war on Christmas, she was like, Kira, stop throwing your trash down the ravine. Well, guess what, Mom? If I wasn't supposed to throw trash down the ravine, wouldn't, I don't know, it have evolved so I can't throw trash down it since you're so much into that evolutionist bullcrap? Sorry, I got a little off topic. Let's learn more about who exactly is behind Big Green.
Who do we mean when we say Big Green? This would include, among dozens, Greenpeace, 350.org, Nature Conservancy, Sierra Club, World Wildlife Fund.
Yes, exactly. All of these sinister organizations like the fucking World Wildlife Fund. Come on, guys. Don't try and tell me we should save the pandas. If the pandas were so goddamn cool, they would have already saved themselves, okay? I can't believe that these organizations want us to give them money simply so they can make the world a better place. Who's falling for this bullcrap? Moving on.
But Big Green has no interest in being reasonable. Reasonable doesn't get you money. Reasonable doesn't get you power.
Exactly, DC Drano. Name me one normal, reasonable person, libs, that's ever made $1 in their lives. So, from this point in the video, they kind of go into talking about climate change and if it's real or if it isn't real. But since I've already proved it's not real, I put my hand, let me get it in frame, into the snow. And I held it there a little bit. And then I realized it was really, really cold. I've decided to just move on to the next part of the video.
But money is only a means to an end. The end is power. The power to transform society into what they think it should be.
This is the part of the video that I find truly terrifying. He's totally right. The libs are totally trying to ruin our way of life. Can I even do anything anymore? It's like if I go down to the zoo and throw cans at the bears, suddenly I'm the fucking bad guy. We're literally designed to kill and fight the environment. Us taking things from the environment is just us in our natural place. If I wasn't supposed to destroy the environment, then why are my hands the perfect size to dump oil in the ocean? That's right, libs, you can't fucking explain it. Come on, DC Drano, keep on going.
And the way to get the power is to gin up scary scenarios. The planet is burning. The seas are rising. We're all going to be dead soon unless we listen to those masters of disaster, Al Gore, Bill McKibben, and Greta Thunberg.
Same, DC Drano. I'm so sick of all these clout chasers trying to make us listen to them just because they're trying to save the world and the environment's important because I'm a liberal baby. I'm sick and tired of you thinking this. The grass is grass. I tread on it all the time. If I can run on the grass, it literally can't be that important. I bet you step on grass too. Fucking grass steppers.
And what have all their horror stories led to? A generation of young people who have nightmares about a planet burning up around them. Millions of birds, including endangered ones, dying.
Okay, I'll admit that I'm kind of okay with the environmentalists' killing of birds because hashtag birds aren't real. But, like, I'm sick and tired of people talking about, like, fires. Like, I haven't seen a major fire happen in years. Like, I literally can't think of one example of fire being a major issue. But before you go and think that DC Drano is just complaining about problems without offering solutions, here is this final piece of advice that he gives on how to deal with the so called climate change and rising sea levels the libs keep on going on about.
Sea levels rising, build taller and better seawalls.
You heard it here first, libs. If you're so goddamn scared of this ocean you claim to love so goddamn much, just build a wall so it can't get you. Or better yet, build a fucking glass dome. That's like one of the reasons that you know liberals are lying about the water getting higher, because if they really believed it, they would have built like entire glass domes over their fucking liberal cities by now. Anyway, thanks so much for coming along this journey with me, freedom fighters, and I will see you in the next one.